Welcome back, fans and friends. For this upcoming video, I have from M2 cast lines this year the 1970 Nissan Fairlady Z432. It is their 67 release, obviously 2021, and the 47th casting of this vehicle. I do have the auto art one from much earlier, and I guess I'll get around to that now that I'm going to do this one. I haven't been doing very many M2s as of recently because the ones that they have on the shelves I'm not really interested in. They have those NHRA drag races, vans, buses, old trucks, stuff like that. So this is not very plain. This is in fact the second highest of the Fairladies. They have a Z432R, which is a slightly higher end, way more rare, and way more expensive. So I will just try to keep this as brief as possible. I will cut towards the chase with this video. Hopefully it's not going to be 14 minutes long, but anyway, before I open it, I'm just going to go through how the box art has actually gotten pretty good with this one. As you can see, Nissan Motor Co. right there, the Fairlady Z, and then it's obviously upside down, meant to be mirrored. And underneath we have, you can see here the disclaimer and then purchasing M2s and the serial number there. You have the usual scale, die cast, and the other usual stuff. You have Nissan Motor Co. here, officially licensed product, Goodyear, which makes the tires. That'll be important a little bit later. And with this, it says nostalgic car. So the classic car thing, I guess they started including that now. I have another classic car here, but it doesn't seem to have that little detail. I guess it's nice to add. And as I said before, this is imprinted on, I guess, with each vehicle. And then they talk about the stuff. So one of the things that I'll say about the M2 is I think the bottom is plastic. So the outer shell, obviously the blue and the black in this case, will be metal, while the undercarriage will be plastic. I'm pretty sure but I've done quite a few M2s and it's never come up. So somebody asked me, I will go ahead and open this. Once again, the good thing about M2 is you can actually put it back once you take it out. If that's important to you, if there's things to be lost. As for this, the interior is pretty plain. I'm trying to avoid the cat because I don't want to get bit, and I don't want things to get sat on as he enjoys it. And I actually like this here, the Z there, right on the back middle of the placard in the back. I will put that over there. And there's the meowing has started. So here we have the Fairlady, and as you can see, it has this little strap here. I think that's to keep the hood closed, rather than some of the older M2s. They would actually advertise the hood as being open or openable, which is very nice. Some green lights do it, some green lights don't. But usually with the deluxe M2s, which this one obviously is, it allows you to open the hood, but if you want to keep it closed so the metal doesn't get loose over time, you can do that as well. Alright, so I have hopefully managed to take this out. So the deluxe M2s will come with the metal base here, the silvery metal base, and with the standoffs. And there you can see everything, including the Japanese to the right, Latin letters to the left, and the release 67, 2021, casting number 47. So I guess with this one I'm going to start out with the drive test, because as you can see there's a little bit of a terrain hazard here. It does not want to move at all. I'm just going to say yes, you see there, the front wheels, it does not want to move at all. I guess I will dismantle it later on. Oh, nope, I apologize, it is all metal. Yeah, the whole thing is metal. Alright, so we'll just go over it quickly. I will see if I can pop off the, maybe it's this rubber here keeping the wheels from rotating. Because if it is, that solves, no, it's still not good. Anyway, that is a kind of a downer. I guess if it's for display purposes only, it doesn't matter very much. But the wheels here, as you can see, do not want to rotate. Well, here they do. So this car is practically undrivable. And as you can see, the driver's side is on the right. We'll just start out with that, I guess. As you know, all know, the Japanese in Japan drive on the right side. Other than that, you see the solid black, highly reflective roof and hood, as well as the covering for the trunk. In the front, you have the chrome bumper, the two lights, which are actually inserts as well. And then you have the rearview mirrors, which happen to be, I don't want to touch them too much, but they appear to be plastic. I don't want to break them. And so, front license plate, you see there says Fairlady Z. It is not easily readable, but if you bring it much closer, it actually is quite clear. And the bumper doesn't seem to be level. That's another common issue with M2. And as the Skyline, the first review I ever did, opens up, this Fairlady Z opens up with the hood towards the front. And there you can see pretty good engine detail. The straight six engine. Sorry. Right, red on the right, silver in the middle, towards the front. And as you can see on the side there, and that's one thing M2 I think does really well, is they print the letters and stuff very legible. Throughout the whole car you can see there that same symbol that was on the bottom of the box. Nostalgic car, so there you go. And Nissan Motor Co. There you have Fairlady Z, Nissan again. The doors don't open, which is kind of a shame. So it's exactly like the Skyline in that respect. You have a nice opening hood, but then the doors don't open. And you have the nice sleek body, looking sort of like a Porsche 924. You have the two tones from the front. We go to the other side, pretty much the same as the other side, except for the gas cap is on this side. You'll notice it's not on that side. And then you have the back of it. You have, these are single piece inserts and they're just painted. They're red on top, the yellow on the bottom left, and everything else is silver. You see the rear license plate has Fairlady Z again. And everything else seems to be reasonably well held together. Like I said, its major failing is it does not want to drive. I will see if I can take it apart. Maybe it's because the wheels are too high up, but I will take it apart and try to fix it later on. In another video, I'll show whether or not I got it right. And so finally, the bottom, with its average set of detail. M2's been okay with this in the past. You can see there pretty general details about the car. Obviously, the screws that just the one screw, you pop this and then there's a tab where it'll alligator up like that, and then you can remove the bottom. It is not two screws. Some of the other cars, the larger ones, have two screws. And there we have the information: made in China, 2021, Cast Lines Inc., serial number. And on the bottom there you do have it. It's not quite completely legible, but it is readable. 1970 Nissan Fairlady Z432 and used under license. So there we have it. I actually saw this on the shelf and I really liked the paint job, so that's why I picked it up. Like I said, the normal things the M2 have been sending out as of late would be the drag racers and the ground pounders, which are out of scale, and also they're not original, but less original. With, like I did the Super B a while ago with those huge rear tires, obviously for drag racing. And this one was just pretty much a normal Fairlady Z432, and you can see the M2 up there in the front, between the front wheels. So guys, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.